y a si longtemps déjà. J'ai oublié comment. Tant de mots, de moments. Pensés depuis longtemps. Devant ce mur muet. Faut chercher autrement. Des photos, des regrets, pour que ça nous revienne. Il y a des jours et des nuits.
Hello and welcome to the Knitting with Cat Hair podcast. My name is Nikki. I'm also known as Knitting with Cat Hair on Instagram and Cat Hair Knitting on Ravelry. I am coming to you from a special location here at Birch Lake with my mom, Laurie. She's been on the podcast before. So yeah, Birch Lake lies atop the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe people. And yeah, we thought we'd take this opportunity to try and film outside. So there might be a bit of wind. There's apparently some bullfrogs. Birds. Lots of birds. So hopefully you guys can hear us okay. I'll do what I can in editing to try and make for any sound interference. So yeah, we hope you're doing well, and maybe we'll just jump right into just bugs. Lots of things in nature here. Okay, so maybe we'll just start with what we're wearing. So I am wearing my summer version of the Ranunculus, which I knit up in Illimani Sabri, which is a combination of merino, alpaca, and cotton. And it's very light and breezy, and I'm just wearing it over top of a linen dress today. And Mom, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Ranunculus as well, which Nikki knit up and graciously donated to my closet, so I'm a lucky girl. And what's it made of?
So I knit this Ranunculus, this is supposed to be the spring version, out of a combination of Small Bird Workshop yarns. So it was held double, a mohair, silk mohair strand held together with a nettle, silk, cotton, linen blend.
Wow.
So yeah, and it looks so pretty on my mom. So
very pretty.
I'm glad you've accepted that gift.
Thank you.
All right, so that leads us into finished objects, and this was my first finished object. Do you want to do a finished object?
Okay, I finished these quite a while ago. I've lost my knitting mojo for some reason. It's just not happening for me lately. But I'll show you what I have done once again over the winter. So for those of you who've watched previous podcasts, you have seen this monster of a make that was 30 years in the making. So this is made of Lettlopi, made of Lettlopi, and the pattern is called Jord, sorry. And I don't even know if this book exists anymore. It's from early 1990s, I think. But I finished it, except for all my ends. There are a ton of ends to be woven in. So I'm waiting on that. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but maybe some little fairy will come along and do it for me. I highly doubt it, but
does she have blonde hair?
Yeah, is her name Nikki?
Do I owe you? I perhaps owe you some end weaving in for all the...
Nikki's idea was for me to just wear it and it'll all felt together. And
seems reasonable to me.
And then also over the winter, I said, yeah, Lettlopi. Okay. Also over the winter, I made this sweater, which is called the Wallace Sweater by... Walter Sweater, sorry, by Josee Paquin. And it's knit out of Georgian Bay Fibres, Bayfield yarn, which is 100% wool, correct, Nick?
Yes. 100%.
So it's really nice and warm and rustic, and it gets softer the more I wash it. So it has been washed and blocked and worn. But you can see the nice details on the sleeves, which are quite beautiful, with cables and some honeycomb going on and cuffs, and I love it. I love it. It's very nice.
It's beautiful.
Then what else did I do? Yeah, I finished my rocket tee, which is made from Natural You yarns, not washed and blocked or woven. And yeah, Natural You, it's cashmere, merino combination, and the color is melted crayons. And yeah, I'm happy that's done. And I've got one more sweater that I worked on.
Who's the Rocket Tea design?
Oh, I'm sorry, by Tanis. Lavalee?
Right.
Tanis Fibre Arts. And this is Jennifer Steingass, and it is called Goldenfern.
I'm going to bring that closer so you can see the lovely color work.
Oh. And once again, I used Natural U.
Was it just merino?
I think it was straight merino, yeah. Fingering weight. And I changed the bottom. I changed the hem a bit. Jennifer had you do ribbing at the bottom, but I preferred to have it match the detail from the sleeves instead, so I did the same thing. And then it's I-cord bind off.
Is this like not a corrugated? What do you call that when you alternate colors like that? Is there a name for it?
Yeah, isn't it corrugated rib, I think? I could be wrong, but it's simply just
it's really pretty.
Knit and knit. Yeah. So those are my sweaters I worked on all winter.
That's it. That's it? You just whizzed right through all those.
It was a long winter.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you didn't talk about your... Okay, well, we'll get to those, I guess. I'll talk about my next finished object. I have one more, which is shocking. I have two for this episode. These are my candle flame socks. I'm just going to come close and show you. So they are a pattern by Mona Schmidt, and I knitted up out of the 52 Weeks of Socks Lina book. They are knit up out of Sweet Skein O' Mine, High Twist BFL. So it's I think it's 80% BFL and 20% nylon. Yeah,
They're very pretty.
they are. I mentioned this before. They're a little snug. So we'll see. I can get my feet in, but they're very tight. So I did the 60 stitch size, and there's two sizes in the book, and I probably should have gone to the 68 stitch size just so it would have fit a bit better, but I was worried it would be too big.
Yeah, too long.
But maybe by stretching them on the blockers too, they might fit better. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I like the yarn. Okay, that's it for my finished objects. What else do you have?
I did a couple pairs of socks as well. I did like vanilla socks, but there's no point in showing those. They're not that exciting. First, I want to show you my sock blockers that my daughter gifted me. Can you see that? It's a beautiful little owl. I love these. They're gorgeous. So the first pair, I've done this pattern before and I really liked it. It's a free pattern. It's called My Cup of Tea. I've forgotten who did it. I picked it up on Ravelry.
Bullfrog.
Sorry.
Do you want me to move it closer?
And that's the pattern on it.
It's really pretty.
And then I also did this pair of socks, which was a challenge for me. And I don't consider myself anywhere near a novice sock knitter, but oh my word. So it's a pair of socks out of this sock book called Sock Knitting Masterclass, sorry. And they are called Asymmetrical Cable Socks. And that's them right there. So this is what they look like. So they have cables, if you can see that. One side runs all the way down and down here, and the other side goes only halfway. So it actually splits like this around your foot, around your calf foot. The design is by Cookie A, and it was a challenge.
Why?
Well, it's the first time I've ever done a sock pattern that is actually 7 pages long, which was beyond. I found it very hard I didn't find it well written, and it was at times confusing. And to tell you the truth, it wasn't a joy to knit, and I like knitting socks, so I'm not making them ever again. Oh. And that's it for me for finished objects. What was that?
I don't know. Some kind of bug. Okay, okay, I'll go into my works in progress then. Okay. What do I have them all? Yes. Oh. I'll start with my Talia. I truthfully haven't made a ton of progress on it. So sorry for all of you people who have seen this before and watched last podcast, because there's really not that much of a difference, but for any new viewers. So I'm knitting the Talia. It's a Jennifer Steingass pattern. It's a colorwork sweater that's knit from the bottom up.
This yarn's beautiful.
I know, isn't it? And the color together. Sorry, just admiring the yarn. So yeah, I'm knitting this up out of Lettlopi. It's so hard to show because it always curls. And yeah, I've done the waist. There's waist shaping. I've finished that, and I'm just starting to finish up the kind of the increases for the bust area. And then I'm gonna get into the colorwork soon. I've done the sleeves already. They are the same pattern, so I'm just gonna show you the colors.
Oh, that shows well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I know I stepped away from the microphone, so I didn't want to talk up there, but basically the rust color is called Rust Heather. The green at the bottom is called Celery Heather. There's a bit of yellow in the rust that you probably can't see from here. It's called Golden Heather, and then the main body color is called Straw. And yeah, I'm loving it. I am a totally Lettlopi convert. Love it.
Did you change size needles to do your color work?
Yes.
You did, eh?
Yes. So I knit a sweater last year called the Swallowtail.
Oh yeah.
And I've learned that my gauge changes significantly when I do color work. So I need to go, I need to change by 2 needle sizes. So for my color work, I go up 2 needle sizes from the body. And then that keeps my tension, my gauge the same. And that lesson won't ever make the same mistake again. So yeah, that's the Talia. And what was that? A wasp? Please don't let me get stung. I've also been working on my Illimani shawl, which is a pattern by Larka of Fibre Tales. And I'm in the middle of a row, or
Of course.
always. Oh gosh.
I'll hold the needles.
Okay, so the progress keeper shows where I was last time, way down here. So I've done quite a bit. It's literally just garter stitch now, the whole kind of rest of the way while I finish off the shawl. And it's got these lovely little bees on it, which I'll bring closer. You can see.
It's really pretty.
Which is so cute. It's a bit heavy though, eh?
Yeah.
So I'm holding, the yarn that I'm using is Roots and Rain 100% merino. They're single. It's naturally dyed with
Marigold?
No. Shoot. Goldenrod?
Some plant.
I think it's goldenrod and Eastern Brazil wood. Does that make sense? Okay,
No.
I'm gonna look it up. No?
Matter?
Okay. Sorry. Goldenrod and Eastern Brazil wood.
Oh,
I was right. So yeah, it's naturally dyed. But yeah, I'm holding the strands double because the pattern calls for DK weight. So it's very heavy. But it's squishy. And can't wait to get it done. So that is that. And I have one more work in progress, which is a new cast on. It's housed in my beautiful little bee bag by My Needle Crafts, which I love so much.
we are surrounded by bees right about now.
We are.
We're in
Butterflies everywhere.
we're actually sitting in, my husband mows some of the grass here, but we're actually sitting in my, what I call my critter corridor, where he's not allowed to mow anything. So it's filled with wild, a type of milkweed. And there's butterflies and bees and wasps all around us. It's kind of cool.
Swallowtails.
Yeah, there's one right there.
So this is a milkweed down here.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah. It's not the one that the monarchs like. It's
Okay.
a variation of.
Okay. Yeah, so I am knitting, my new cast on is called,
There's a hummingbird wasp. Look at him.
oh, he's so cute. I wish I could show you guys. Maybe I'll try and get some footage and pop it in later. So, okay, I should say, so, a little while ago, I entered a giveaway on Instagram that Sabrina Justine Knits was holding, and I was the lucky winner. So I won a copy of her gorgeous Beatrix socks pattern and the yarn that she originally designed the socks in, which is Garthenor Organic. So it's a Snowdonia sock. And it is so this color is the lighter color, and it's called Glassland, and it's 90% Romney, 10% Hebridean. And then it's colorwork socks. So the other color is called Tegid or Tegid. And it's actually a different combination. So I think that's how you get the different colors, because I think they're all natural. And they just mix in different ratios of the Hebridean and Romney to get like darker or lighter. That's my guess anyway. So it's 50% Romney, 50% Hebridean. Very rustic. There's obviously no nylon in it. So yeah, I'm knitting the Beatrix socks. I'm gonna pop in a picture so you can see what the pattern looks like, because it's beautiful. Bullfrogs again.
And a boat.
And here it is. So that's what I have so far. Oh, that'd be great if it came over right.
You might like your dress.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful pattern. I'm really enjoying knitting it, and I think it's a great practice for me to get better at color work, because it's something I really want to kind of improve my skills on, especially since I'll be knitting more color work in the near future. So yeah.
Acquisitions. So I guess we don't have any acquisitions.
Okay, but we can talk about what we're planning, maybe future knits or something.
Okay.
So do you have any future knits you're planning to?
I do. I was lucky enough to be accepted as a test knitter for a small bird workshop, which I am very excited about. So I've ordered some of their yarn, and I'll be knitting something in the future for her, and I can't wait to do it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but
okay. So stay tuned. Yeah, and is there anything else that you're planning on knitting?
no.
Are you participating in our, we have a make-along going on.
Oh, that's right.
Right now we're knitting from patterns and yarns from the Eastern Hemisphere. It's called the Around the World Make-Along 2021, and all the details can be found in my Ravelry group called the Knitting with Cat Hair podcast group. And I finished mine. That's what I knit up for the make-along. I just realized that. The Humlabi
Did you put a photo in so you can enter?
No, I'm not entering my own knit-along. But yeah, people, you're more than welcome to join. This trimester is finishing at the end of August, so there's still plenty of time to contribute, and there are prizes. So yeah, what are you knitting for the make-along?
Nothing.
What?
I'm not making anything at the moment.
Terrible.
I know.
Okay.
The walk of shame. This is the chair of shame.
I'm totally kidding. So yeah, so in terms of future knits, I did order a kit from Marie Wallen. I don't have it here to show you. It's for the chestnut cardigan. I'll pop a picture in so you can see what it is. And I just did a preliminary kind of feel out on Instagram to see if there were any others who would be interested in joining in a Marie Wallen knit along, and there are a few people. So I think that might be something we'll look at in the near future, getting started. And hence why I wanted to practice my color work and get kind of better at that as well. And would you like to participate in them, or you want to along?
I'm still in the chair of shame.
Is that a no?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll work on you.
Yeah, I'm still, yeah. The mojo's not there, really. I'm sorry.
Maybe once you get your test knit started,
Yeah.
maybe that'll get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're in a like similar situation. I know I've heard a lot of people talking about losing their mojo. I'd be very curious to know if others are losing their mojo, and is it a seasonal thing? Like, do you think for those who live in the northern hemisphere, when summer comes around, does that kind of inhibit your knitting? For me, it doesn't, because I'm able to find other patterns like summer knits that I'm interested in making that I find keeps things going, especially on hot days, but it hasn't been very hot.
No. I would love to say that I want to knit, but I can't even find anything that I really want to make.
That you're loving.
Yeah.
If you don't have that passion for it yet.
And maybe because, I mean, we're still working on building our house, so my mind's other places, and we have a little tiny house now that we're working on, so
Yeah.
I've been doing things like that, like stonework and siding and woodwork, and yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely other things. There's life outside of knitting. It's hard to believe
Says
sometimes.
Nikki never.
I'm a bit of a knitaholic. I have a hard time going a day without knitting. Honestly, it doesn't happen very often, but yeah, I'm thankful. I still have my mojo.
That's good.
Anyway,
Good.
maybe I'll
and more
get it.
enough for me too then.
Yes, I'll cover us both.
Yes.
Okay, but yeah, leave a comment down below if you are losing your mojo, or if you have any suggestions for how you can get it back.
Yeah.
If there's anything that you've ever done to try and get interested again, or I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things. It just happens and then comes back.
Yeah, I think it'll hit me when I find something that I really love that I want to make. I think then I'll be back.
Yeah. I have so many things. Like so many things. Something I was thinking of is, have you seen the Josee made flutter butt shorts? It's like shorts and a shirt.
No.
And it's got like kind of frilly shorts and then a frilly top. I was thinking of making those in like a cotton or a bamboo, actually bamboo.
Oh.
And like for sleeping. For summer, like a summer PJ type thing. I thought that would be cute.
I put a picture in so we can see what it looks like.
I will put a picture in of what I'm talking about. Because I have all that bamboo left over from Lily's dress.
Yes.
So I think I'd have enough to do the short set. But anyways, that's something I'm thinking about too.
Is that the dress I took apart? No, that was the yak dress. Oh, God. Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
How's life treating you? Tailbone's better?
No. Still a little sore.
Still, eh?
Yeah. Yep. I don't know if it'll ever go away. It feels like it's never going. How long ago was that now? I injured myself in April, I think. It's been a while anyways, so yeah. Not much new. Like life is same old, same job, still working from home. Things are changing here in Ontario though.
Yay.
Finally things are starting to open up. I think there's a large percentage of people who've received at least the first dose of the vaccine, and people are getting their second doses, and we're still waiting for ours, but yeah, starting to open up again, which is nice.
Yeah,
Turn
it's
back
nice
to
to
normal.
see strawberry farms are open, so I plan on going to pick some strawberries next week.
Mm-hmm.
What else? We went swimming today?
The water was very cold.
Yes.
When the 11-year-old says it's cold, it's cold.
The 11-year-old on her blow-up flamingo. Which is so appropriate here, because they live here, not.
Flamingos? No. Yeah, but yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
Woke me up. Yeah, it's nice out here. It's very quiet. I hear a boat. You don't really see too many boats or anything. It's pretty quiet out here, so it's relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much different than being in the city. And oh, I saw fireflies last night for the first time since I was like, I remember seeing them as a kid. Yeah.
There's a lot of them this year.
It was amazing. Very cool. I wish I
Yeah.
could get video footage of that. That'd be cool.
You might be able to tonight.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Pop it in if I can.
And be prepared to get your ass kicked at Pictionary tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna play some Pictionary. Going down.
No. No. If your daughter doesn't even know what you're drawing, you're in big trouble, so I got her.
Okay, we'll see. Okay, but I think we'll leave it there, and I hope everyone is doing well, and wherever you are, I don't know what that is. What kind of bird is that?
I think it's a grackle.
Anyways, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you find a little bit of sunshine and enjoy your knitting. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.